Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Virtual Lab series of video blog presentations on various diverse scientific computing topics. As you can see here, the topic of today's presentation is on the importance of ammonia in our modern industry and society, and how R&D efforts are being made to identify more efficient electrolytic synthesis reactions via the discovery of novel high-performance catalyst materials. So, let us begin our main scientific presentation of today. Recently, there's been a surge in the development of new technologies for producing ammonia in advanced economies, including China, the United States, and Australia. Ammonia is a critical component in the manufacturing of various industrial products and, most notably, it serves as the primary source of nitrogen in fertilizers crucial for food production. The Haber-Bosch process, a method of synthesizing ammonia under high temperatures and pressures, has been pivotal in significantly boosting food production since its development in 1908. This process is so integral that it's estimated to support the sustenance of half the world's population, emphasizing ammonia's essential role in today's world. Consequently, the Haber-Bosch process is acclaimed as a crucial method of ammonia synthesis. Its significance has been acknowledged with the awarding of the Nobel Prize in Chemistry to three key contributors, Fritz Haber in 1918, Carl Bosch in 1931, and Gerhard et al. In 2007. With the growing interest in fuel cell vehicles, the production and transportation of hydrogen, a key ingredient for fuel cells, have become important issues. Transporting hydrogen poses challenges due to its gaseous state at room temperature, which results in a considerable volume and risk of explosive mixtures. Additionally, the processes of liquefying and transporting hydrogen are notably expensive. Efforts to address these issues have prompted research into converting hydrogen into other chemicals for easier transportation, with subsequent reconversion into hydrogen at designated facilities. Among the potential substitutes, ammonia is particularly promising due to its high conversion efficiency and cost-effectiveness. Consequently, research into the use of ammonia as a hydrogen source is being accelerated in developed countries. The Haber-Bosch process, utilized for ammonia production, is a significant contributor to global greenhouse gas emissions, accounting for 1% of worldwide CO2 emissions. This is due to the high-temperature, high-pressure chemical reactions between nitrogen and hydrogen required to produce ammonia. A related concern is that this process consumes between 1 to 2% of the world's total energy. In response, there's been a surge in research aimed at creating ammonia in a more environmentally friendly way. This involves the use of an electrochemical nitrogen reduction reaction, NR, conducted at room temperature and atmospheric pressure. For economical production of ammonia through the nitrogen reduction reaction, NR, the production rate, defined as the quantity of ammonia produced per unit electrode area, needs to achieve a level of 0.36 mol cm2H1. In addition, the Faraday efficiency, Fe, a metric computed by comparing actual ammonia production to the theoretical yield that can be derived from the supplied electrical energy, should reach at least 50%. In simpler terms, the process should yield more ammonia than the amount of catalysts used, activity, and produce a large volume of ammonia relative to competing reactions, selectivity. However, as of 2020, even the best-performing NR catalysts reported in academic studies do not exceed an activity of 1.2 x 10 to 5 mol cm2H1. The Fe also ranges between 10% and 30%, indicating there's a significant gap to bridge before commercialization can occur. Although some studies have reported higher Fe values of 60 to 70%, these typically come with a lower activity. The NR process uses an electrolytic cell to reduce nitrogen in a liquid phase through an electrode containing catalysts for the nitrogen reduction reaction on the cathode. The low ammonia production activity can be attributed to the fact that nitrogen gas has low reactivity and solubility in water, making it difficult to facilitate the NR. The low Fe results from the competition with the hydrogen evolution reaction, H, which requires only 2 electrons, in contrast to the NR which needs 6, making the HA a significantly easier process. To overcome these obstacles, research is ongoing to develop various catalysts for nitrogen reduction and novel electrolytic cell systems, such as those employing ionic liquids as a solvent instead of water. Due to the extremely low activity of the NR, accurately detecting ammonia production and obtaining reliable results is challenging. The minute amount of ammonia produced by actual NR catalysts can be significantly affected by even trace impurities. Some studies suggest that even the amount of ammonia present in human breath can skew results. As such, several experimental verification procedures must be executed to report accurate NR activity values. The most straightforward experimental method of measuring ammonia production is the indicator method, which gauges ammonia concentration through a process of adding an indicator to the NR-generated solution, determining the precise color of the indicator by measuring the absorption spectrum through UV spectrometry, and applying the Beer-Lambert law. Various indicators such as Nessler's reagent, indophenol, and enzymatic assay kits are used for this measurement. While the indicator method is basic and relatively user-friendly, it alone can't ensure the reliability of the measured ammonia production. Thus, it's necessary to cross-verify the measured amount with other measurement techniques. One such method involves using 1H nuclear magnetic resonance, NMR, in conjunction with 15N isotope-labeled NR experiments. While nitrogen in nature typically exists in the form of 14N, the NR experiment employs 15N-labeled nitrogen gas, 15N2, as a reactant instead of standard N2 gas to determine if the resulting ammonia contains the 15N isotope. This technique is designed to verify if the measured ammonia is due to impurities. Since 1H coupled with 14N shows a doublet peak and 1H coupled with 15N exhibits a triplet peak at different locations, they can be easily distinguished. Furthermore, the 15N peak in the NMR spectrum can be integrated to quantitatively determine ammonia production through calibration with standard solutions of known ammonia concentrations. This enhances the reliability of the measured ammonia production when compared to amounts obtained through the indicator method. Given the high cost of 15N2, it's crucial to develop experimental environments that can recycle the used 15N2. Ion chromatography is also commonly used to measure ammonia production. Additionally, various in situ analytical techniques, which measure specific properties of matter during the experiment, are utilized to observe how the NR actually occurs on an atomic level on the electrode surface. These are often used in tandem with computer-aided electronic structure simulation techniques using density functional theory, DFT, as will be discussed in what follows in this presentation. To fully grasp the intricacies of the NR, the initial step often involves mapping out the potential energy surface. This process pinpoints all conceivable intermediates, transition states, and the energy barriers that lie between them. A significant part of this exploration focuses on adsorption studies. Given that the NR typically unfolds on the surfaces of catalysts, comprehending how N2 and other relevant reactants or intermediates adsorb and interact with this surface becomes paramount. DFT can shed light on the most stable adsorption geometries, offering clues about preferred sites and the tenacity of adsorption. Transition states, which represent peak energy configurations along a reaction trajectory, also come under the purview of DFT. Pinpointing these states is instrumental in estimating activation barriers, which in turn are fundamental for deducing reaction rates. As discussed so far in this presentation, catalysts play a starring role in ammonia synthesis, and DFT has been instrumental in studying and potentially identifying novel catalysts. By juxtaposing the energy barriers of the NR on a myriad of catalyst surfaces, predictions regarding which materials might be the most promising from a catalytic viewpoint can be formulated. This also paves the way for the exploration of innovative materials or tweaks in catalyst surfaces to heighten the reaction rate or its selectivity. Another strength of DFT lies in its ability to provide detailed insights into the electronic and geometric structures of the compounds involved. Such insights are pivotal for discerning the nuances of chemical bonds and the nuances of electron redistribution during the reaction. Coupled with the energies of intermediates and transition states, microkinetic modeling can then be used to predict reaction rates under an array of conditions, thus unveiling dominant reaction pathways. One essential aspect of this computational work is juxtaposing DFT predictions with experimental findings. This comparison not only validates computational models but can also highlight areas where the theoretical approach requires refinement. However, it's crucial to remember that DFT is not without its limitations. The choice of functional can markedly sway results, and DFT sometimes grapples with systems characterized by potent electron correlation. Accurately portraying transition metal catalysts, often central to NR, can pose challenges. Moreover, while DFT is adept at offering thermodynamic data, the dynamical facets of reactions may require supplementary computational techniques. In essence, DFT stands as a formidable tool for theoretically exploring the nitrogen reduction reaction for ammonia synthesis, offering researchers profound insights into the mechanisms, kinetics, and avenues for catalytic enhancements in this vital industrial endeavor. This brings us to the conclusion of our presentation. Many thanks for your attention. This presentation was provided in partnership with Virtual Lab, the company behind the development of the Materials Square online platform, for executing atomistic materials and chemical computations directly on the cloud. We therefore recommend to please give a try to the Materials Square simulation platform, by visiting its corresponding website at www.materialsquare.com, or more shortly matsq.com, as noted in the present slide, or alternatively also in the video description below. Furthermore, please do not hesitate to contact us by email, as also shown here on this slide, in case you would like to obtain further information on the various R&D services and solutions for materials and molecular modeling applications that we can provide at Virtual Lab. Many thanks again for your interest and your consideration.